it's well worth a look. This is the collaborative activity for the group 186. So welcome of our debate, and today we were to debate which is the best tourist destination in Colombia. Each region brings its beauty, culture, and attractions, but only one can truly be considered the number one choice for the visitors. Okay. Together, we will present arguments that highlight the unique qualities, advantage, unforgettable experience of each places has offered us. Let's discover together which region will inspire travelers and represent the very best of Colombia. So, according with that, I want to start with the Colombian coffee region. Yeah, and Colombian coffee region is the lush mountainous region in Colombia, farming of these coffee plantations, vibrant towns, and the rich cultural heritage. And according with that, I give to you three special issues about my shoes about this landmark in Colombia. The first one is the environmental protection because it's all the her activities and practicing in this landmark is related with the environmental protection. For example, the recycling programs, yeah, the visitors participates of that, the limits operating, keeping the region, for example, more sustainable during the visitors' times. I don't know, for example, the virtual tours and the timed entry tickets have already made that the visits more comfortable, eliminating the overcrowding. The second, I think that is the region is more comfortable and pleasant than many other remote destinations. For example, the transport service, the eco-friendly lodge, and the enthusiastic local guides are always ready to welcome visitors, making cultural immersion effortless and safe. And the final issue to my special selection of that is the recognition of the people. You know, for example, in the future, if more tourists, if more visitors be here, its prestige and resources will increase to guarantee conservation and mm, certainly educational opportunities for the different generation. You know, if millions of tourists arrive, well organized, I don't know, infrastructure will always keep experience enjoyable. And by choosing this destination, you are not exploring only a landmark in Colombia, or you know of about the Colombia's culture, coffee. You support one of the world's best protected, most educational, and most sustainable tourist sites in this country. So, according with that, I invite to my partner to explain about of her landmark in Colombia. So, please start with your description of this landmark, please.
Jaime Duque Park is the best tourist destination in Colombia, in my opinion. The park will be filled with a variety of attractions that will include a zoo, an aquarium, and live shows. It will be considered an ideal destination for families. The park was designed to reflect the history and culture of Colombia, and replicas of important monuments were created so that the culture of the country could be learned by visitors. Green areas were offered by the park and gardens and walking trails and could be found everywhere. It was located near Bogota, so access was made easier for tourists visiting the capital. Because of that, it would be seen as a perfect place for a day trip. The zoo in the park was focused on the conservation of species.
Okay, thank you so much. And the next one is other landmark that is Tayrona National Natural Park. So go ahead.
Hi friends. If I had to choose a vacation destination in Colombia, I would definitely choose Tayrona National Natural Park. If you had visited this park, you would have experienced one of the greatest natural beauties in the country. Tayrona is a destination that has been recognized for its biodiversity and natural beauty and is visited by thousands of tourists. If we consider the variety of activities that can be done in the park, such as hiking, water sports, and marine life observation, it is clear that Tayrona is a destination that has something for everyone. The Tayrona National Natural Park, it has been nominated by UNESCO as one of the five most important national parks in the world. It is truly a special place.
Okay, so now my other partner speak about the Cueva de los Guácharos. Please go ahead.
Visiting this park is a unique experience that combines history and adventure. It's a conservation area that protects endangered species and promotes ecotourism. We can learn about the importance of conservation and biodiversity. In addition, it is one of the first parks declared a protected area in November 1916 and is located in the departments of Huila and Caquetá. There you can see guided cab tours, remote and quiet location, high biodiversity, cool and humid climate, waterfalls and forest trails, conservation programs, numerous bird species, far from the cities, ideal for natural lovers.
Okay, thank you so much. And now my other partner speak about the wallet series in Cartagena. So please go ahead.
Hi everyone, Wallet Boil. Cartagena de Indias is one of the most representative cities in Colombia. Located on the Caribbean coast, its history center, known as the Wallet City, was built during the colonial period and preserves walls, fortifications, and streets full of ancient architecture. The next presentation, please. Thank you. The San Felipe Castle, the plazas, the colorful balconies, and the historic churches make the city a very attractive destination. In addition, Cartagena combines history, culture, and modern tourism because it offers beaches, Caribbean gastronomy, and cultural activities throughout the year. It is a place where you can learn about the past, enjoy the present, and explore a space full of tradition, music, and art. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. And now we have a special section about that we make some different questions about to you about this landmark that you choose. And for example, I start with me, and the first question for me is if a landmark was chosen for its historical value, what would make it stand out? Okay, I think that in the coffee cultural landscape of Colombia, a landmark goal stand out for its strong connection to the history of the coffee cultivation, which has shaped the culture, the economy, and the identity of the region more than the 100 years. Unique features, I don't know, include the tradition architecture such as the colorful barraque houses and the old coffee farms, and as well as is the role preserving of the heritage of the Colombian coffee growers. And for example, an historical valuable landmark was also highlighting the importance of the events, especially of the past practice, like traditional harvesting methods, the migration of the settlers of the region, or the development of the coffee as a national symbol. Of all these traditions, of all these futures, help the landmark represent the rich historical legacy of the coffee cultural landscape in Colombia. So the second question is, mm, 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 if the site was visited by millions of tourists every year, how would you prepare of the crowds?
In my opinion, the answer is B because if the customer service team were expanded, more staff would be here to assist visitors and resolve their issues quickly.
Okay, thank you so much. So the next question is, what would you do if the destination was located in a remote area?
In my opinion, it's A. If transport infrastructures were developed, access would be improved through roads, public transport, or student service to make it easier for tourists to arrive.
Okay, thank you so much. The next is, if the entrance was included in tour package, would you consider booking it?
In my opinion, the answer would be is A. If the entrance were included in the package, it would be considered a great opportunity to enjoy the experience without worrying about additional costs.
Thank you so much. And the next is, okay, how would you react if the place were declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO?
In my opinion, answer number two, if it were declared a World Heritage Site, its history and the things that make it special will be researched by me. My decided to visit it will be increased.
Okay, thank you so much. According with that, in conclusion, Colombia is a wonderful country with incredible places to discover. If we are to fully recognize and appreciate the richness of our cultural heritage, we will have evaluate more each region even more because um, you can create a national identity with that. And for example, if all Colombian visited learned about and celebrate these landmarks and places, our nation will grow stronger and more unique, preserving its diversity and beauty for the future Colombian generation. So, thank you so much.